So this is a quick video introducing how to use your graphics calculator to do complex numbers, and we're going to do that by just focusing on the start of a FP1 past paper question. So from the main screen, go to Options and then Couplets. Gives us all the bits to do with complex numbers. So I is I, absolute gives you the modulus, arg gives you the argument, conj gives you the conjugate, and then on the next screen we have rep gives you the real parts, and imp gives you the imaginary parts. These two are just about settings, we don't need to worry about them at the moment. So if we use the other skill we looked at in my last video, which is how to store things, then this makes this kind of question much easier. Now again, obviously we should only be doing this to check you're working. You must do these by hand and show you're working. So if we look at part A, it says find the modulus of z. We're given that z equals this. Now a really good place to start would be just to input that and store it in your calculator. So say -3 plus 4i, and we're going to store that as a. Now it might be a good idea on your exam paper to actually write a next to it so you remember which one it is. So for part A, if I want to find the modulus of z, I just go absolute alpha a, and it's 5. So that's it. Then for part B, we want the argument, so we do arg of a, and then give our answer to 2dp, so 2.21. Then it gives us another definition, tells us w equals blah 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 over z. So what I would do is input our new complex number, so -14 plus 2i, and make that b. Now this will simplify things automatically. So if I now do b divided by a, let me try that again. So if I do b divided by a, it will do it and it will simplify it. So that is our full answer to part C. However, read the question. It says use algebra to find w, giving your answers in the form a plus ib. So what you must do is actually work it out properly with the complex conjugates, but this allows you to check your answer. There's no excuse for ever getting this wrong, because if you do it and you don't get the right answer according to your calculator, then you know that you've probably done something wrong. Obviously this relies on you being able to confidently use your calculator, which is why you must practice this before the exam if you want to use it in the exam. Now the next bit, doing on an Argand diagram, as far as I can tell, we can't draw Argand diagrams on our calculator. I'll look into it more, but obviously an Argand diagram is really straightforward. If you were in any way not sure, I don't entirely understand what the point of this is, but if we wanted to find the real parts, you just press rep. So the real part of A is -3, and the imaginary part of A is 4, but obviously that's fairly apparent from A. So that's how to use this to do complex numbers. I'll do a few more examples in a later video.